Today we're glad to introduce to you the counterpart of the iPonic 614, the new iPonic 624. Two-room controller providing you with the ability to control two separate climates simultaneously. You see, we've experienced people trying to run one iPonic in a couple of rooms using comprehensive strategies with unique scientific know-how, but still most of the time came up short of achieving their goals due to the need for separate climates necessities altogether. But now the 624 can monitor and control both independently. Each zone is controlled by its own digital integrated sensor, as well as a communication module that's included to get you connected with your grow rooms remotely via the cloud. Now let's take a quick look at the 624 setup wizard. It asks you for the current time, and it asks you for the current date, and also if you want your clock to be synchronized with the internet. But looking at the equipment setup screen, the startup wizard is similar to the 614 other than how you assign your equipment outputs. The amount you choose for each zone, 8 total equipment outputs for both zones, is to your discretion. You could have 4-4, you could have 3-5, you could also have 6-2. It's entirely up to you. But let's go ahead and proceed on to the following screens. And we want to go ahead and save the changes. It'll also prompt us for CO2, for room 1 and for room 2, if we're going to run a generator or a tank. And now we're ready to go. As you can see, when viewing the home split screen, you will notice that one is darker than the other, signifying the different zones, displaying temperature, CO2, relative humidity readings, their set points, as well as the equipment you have assigned to each zone. The small screen below is for displaying notifications such as low CO2, excessive high temperature, or any alarm parameter that you would like to be notified of. And it also displays the room that it is in. And when your room has adjusted to the notification again, it will disappear, as you can see. By default, room 1 is set for day and room 2 is set for night. But you can easily change your day set points to make whatever day and night room settings you desire. Next, you want to go ahead and navigate the views that you have available with the iPonic 624. You have the split screen view, and then you have the single room views, which provide you with a more detailed explanation of your information. When navigating into the programming screens, you will notice that it's similar to the iPonic 614, except for when you go into, for instance, set points, it gives you room 1 or room 2 options, and it also displays the menu of the different types of set points that you want to go ahead and set up. System setup is also similar. For instance, in equipment setup, you can notice that it'll give you the equipment setup of each equipment plus what room the equipment's in. With sensor setup, you got room 1 and room 2. What's unique about this too as well, it gives you auto CO2 calibration to calibrate both sensors at the same time. Same with alarms. It gives you independent room alarm parameters. And these are the different features for the iPonic 624. And we will provide you with more detailed videos with each option of its programming. But this video is just to give you a brief overview of the iPonic 624.